Hey everyone, today is Saturday, the 9th of January, I think. I am just going to do a little tutorial today. I know it's only like the second video I've made for you, third including the introduction, but I thought that I would just do a makeup tutorial. It's Saturday and I've been doing just like simple stuff. Believe it or not, I'm actually really new to this whole makeup thing. You would think I've been doing it for a while, but I haven't. So if anyone has any tips or any product suggestions, I am all ears because I am very, very new to this, like within the last couple of weeks. I didn't even start like straightening my hair consistently until like a week ago. So that's me. I just finished my workout. I did like the world's fastest hair straightening session ever. Sorry, that's Indy. Here, I can introduce you guys to Indy. Indy, can you say hi? There he is. That is our little Indiana Jones. And he is a shepherd mix if you are interested. He's 9 years old. I just say his breed because if you're like me, every time someone says they have a dog, I ask what kind of dog it is. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyways, we can talk about him at another point if you guys want. But yeah, today is Saturday. We don't really have any plans. Yes, that is a Christmas tree behind me in my room. Excuse my extremely messy room. Okay, we're gonna try this out. Okay. I'm in my Harry Potter shirt. It's great. We're just gonna do like a basic tutorial today on just some things here. Let me just, excuse me for just a second here. I just washed my hands. Again, there's Indy in my bathroom. I just did like super fast hair straightening session. And I'm actually going to put my hair up just so it's out of my face for a minute while I do this stuff. So I know I have makeup bags. I got some bags for Christmas to keep my stuff, but I still keep it in a plastic bag. I know that sounds really silly. But then I have this cool bag for my brushes. And then I have my little like concealer rubber thing. It's not rubber, but I mean, I call it like a scrubber, rubber, blobby thing, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I'm gonna start first. I usually start with just like a, what? Sorry guys. I'm gonna start with just like a face scrub. So I use this Morning Burst facial scrub. I think we got this at Target. I'm sure you can get it online and I'm sure you can get it elsewhere as well. But Target is where we got this. And there's also an evening one too. It is clean and clear. And then there's an evening one too, which is Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub. This is a facial scrub. This is like the morning one and the evening one. If you want to switch them, it doesn't really matter. But they have little beads in them. They're oil free and they feel really good and they smell really good too. So I just use a little bit. Obviously I'm almost out of this one, but fortunately I have another one. This is kind of my base. I don't typically do like a whole lot of like creams and stuff on my face. I just do like a simple facial rub. Sorry, Indy is he's trying to eat at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon because that's how he is. So I'm gonna scrub it, and I scrub it like all over my face too. I know some people just do like certain spots, especially like right here on my nose because it gets really oily there. Scrub. And then I just kind of wet my hands a little bit as if I were to soap my hands. And the thing about makeup is, like, I'm not an expert. There are so many people that are way better than me. I just keep it super simple. But I've seen some amazing people online who do beautiful work with makeup. It literally is an art. And I am not one of those people. So kudos to those people that can really, truly do stuff like that, which is literally every other person. But I just kind of do the minimum when it comes to makeup. But what I was gonna say is what's cool about it is it's kind of a science thing. It's like an experiment. You get to experiment with it, find what works for you. So it's fun. So I'm gonna just take a washcloth and just scrub my face. I mean, if you're gonna scrub your face, don't scrub it too hard so that you're, making your skin turn super red. but do scrub a decent amount, I guess. And try to get it all off your face, otherwise it's going to be sitting on your face and it's going to be kind of like, not oily, but you know, kind of like that moist, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't feel good. And most of us don't like that word moist, so therefore we shouldn't keep the scrub on our face for very long or you're going to get that feeling. Okay, after I'm done with that, what I do is I just let it sit for a second before I like apply my concealer and stuff. And what I usually will do is like a lipstick or a lip gloss. Sorry, I was not very prepared for this, obviously. So I use this. We got it a while back. I got it we went to some weddings back in 2019. And so I got this prior to some weddings and it's amazing. So it is a Revlon. We get a lot of our stuff at Target. So pretty sure this one was from Target. It's just a Revlon Color Stay Overtime. So I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with this, but there's the base color and you can choose what color you want. And then there's the glossy stuff that you put on top. And that's what adds kind of the, like the sleekness to your lips and like the shiny look to your lips. And then it also helps it to stay for longer as well. So I'm gonna just apply that. And it's really important, sorry, I'm just gonna look in the mirror here. It's really important that any of it that you get on your face, that you rub it off, and if it gets more than what you want, try to rub it off as soon as possible because it really does stick and it dries very quickly, so just be aware. Not bad. Sorry, Indy is being crazy. So I'm gonna let that dry. And again, it dries very, very quickly. And like for many facial scrubs too, try to avoid touching your face. I know that we're gonna have to. It's kind of dumb because now I'm gonna end up having to kind of touch my face when I'm applying stuff around my eyes, but just try to keep it to the minimum with how much you're touching your face. Andy, it's okay. Okay, now this is really sticky. So this is the part too where if it gets elsewhere around your lips, like below your lips, and you don't want it to be there, try to rub it off as soon as possible. And a little bit goes a long way. So. And now you're definitely gonna want that to dry for a second. Literally just like a second, because it stays on pretty easily within a few seconds. Okay, now I think I'm ready to do around my eyes. So I'm gonna start here. Oh, I'm not doing this today, and I'm not doing like the full thing today. This is just like a Saturday morning, just like a chill day. I don't need to go crazy with makeup. But I got this for Christmas. It's a Flawless, like a, what is it, like for your eyebrows? What word am I thinking of? Like to pluck your eyebrows, but instead of having to use like why can I not? And anyways, it's for your eyebrows. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Okay, but what I'm gonna start with, actually, I'm not gonna do that today, and I'm not gonna do eyeshadow today. That would be another day, but I'm gonna use this concealer. And again, I'm sure everyone knows more about makeup than I do, so I'm not gonna really try to like explain too much, but this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear, and I only started wearing concealer more recently, and we found a color that was like, oh, it could be okay on my skin. And at first when I put it on my face, it was kind of like orangey, I guess. It was like, I don't know. But then once you blend it in, it actually didn't like stay on my face like super orangey. I was doing it more like down here around my nose and on my nose, and it just ended up getting like really powdery on my nose. So I've been just doing a little bit under my eyes and on the top of my nose. So I usually just do like, I don't know how much you guys can see that. Like literally just a tiny, tiny bit around my face. And I know that there are more professional ways of doing this, but this is how I do it. And I just kind of, sorry, he is being crazy. And I just kind of scrub it under my eyes and on my nose. And it's really awesome for any lines or like bags under your eyes. And it kind of depends on how much you want to put on your face. I don't like to put a whole lot on my face just because it gets kind of powdery. Anyways, the next thing I'm going to do is a little bit of eyeliner. Now, I am horrible at doing eyeliner sometimes, at times. Sometimes it's okay, but I was doing it above my eyes, so on my eyelids. Oh my goodness gracious, I've never seen him be so crazy before. I was doing it on my eyelids and it just wasn't, it was okay, but it ended up being a lot of like start over, because I kept having to wipe it off because it just wasn't working. So I've actually been doing it under my eyes again. I was doing eyeliner under my eyes for a while, and then I moved to doing it on my eyelids, which wasn't bad, but I went back to doing it under my eyes because I have these brushes from Christmas, and I actually found a cool way to just kind of blend it, and it's kind of like that shadowy effect under my eyes, which I think is really cool. Some people, maybe that's not your jam, but so I just do like a little line under my eye. Obviously both my eyes because you want to keep it consistent. And you can keep it like that, absolutely. Like sometimes I do. I just keep it like that. But actually what I've been doing is I've been taking my brush, so I have my brushes, and I've been doing, I use a brush like this for my eyeshadow, and then I use a brush like this for under my eyes. Wait, no. But honestly, I could use, so this one's more of like an eyebrow one. I could use a smaller one actually for under my eyes. So I'm gonna use a small one for under my eyes, and I just kind of like to, oh, this is why I didn't end up using the small one. Let me go back to that bigger one because it just didn't end up blending very well. And then we just kind of blend it because I don't like my eyeliner to be like super prominent. So I like to do that. And I try to keep it even on both sides. Like I don't want one to be super blended and the other one to not be. So I think that that's pretty good. You can see that. And then I have, it's really hard to see, but I have pretty long eyelashes already. So I don't usually end up doing a lot of mascara. But then I will do a nice blush. So just to add a little bit more to my face, you know, down here, because we were doing a lot around my eyes. So just to kind of keep it even, I guess. Okay, and there is where we're at. I actually didn't need to use my, I actually did not need to use my makeup wipe at all, which is very impressive. And then I just kind of scrub out my hair. Yeah, and that's that. So that was just a basic makeup tutorial. And now I'm done. What am I gonna do next? I think we are going to, I think we're gonna head out of the house for a little bit, question mark. I don't know, we can never figure out what we're gonna do. It is 3 o'clock exactly, and we don't know what we're gonna do today. I literally just got dressed, I will admit. I worked out and I just got dressed. So tomorrow I'm thinking about starting like a Bible study thing. We're going to check out a verse or a section, a portion of the Bible potentially, and just kind of talk about it because it is a Sunday. If you're not a very religious person, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Again, I said in my previous video, my goal is not to force anything on anybody that you're not comfortable with. I just hope to hopefully be someone to give a voice to you, to speak about this word, because there is some really beautiful stuff in that book. So I think just having other people talk about it and kind of break it down and have a conversation about it, can be very beneficial. So if you're interested, awesome. If you're not, no big deal. So that's, I think, what we're going to try to do tomorrow. So I am, just finished my makeup. I'm just in a simple t-shirt and some stretchy pants today. Not really feeling like jeans or anything. Indy, look. Trying to get food very, very badly. Sorry, just a little bit about Indy. So Indy actually, it was about a year ago, he started having seizures. So he is on medication, which makes him very hungry, very thirsty. I just said the word hungry and he knows what that means. So he bugs us for food, like super early. I know that 3 o'clock sounds super intense, and I know that a lot of dogs love food, but he is all over food. He always wants food. He would have food at any time of day, honestly. So that's just a little bit about him. And he's totally been fine for a while. And he's on medication. He's been on some new medications, and it's working really, really great. So if anyone has pets who are in that position, you know, if you, I feel you. It's really hard when your pet is in that position. You know, it's very crushing, you know, the first time that happens. But know that if you're in that position too, I'm with you. I understand completely. It's very hard, but he is doing very well right now. He just wants food. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a really awesome Saturday, or whenever you're watching this, if you're not watching this on Saturday, whatever day of the week it is. I don't think we're gonna do very much today. Probably just chill. We've been watching The Office now for a few months. If you're an Office fan, we've been watching The Office, and we are on the final season, which is very sad because it's so good and I wish it would just keep going and going and going, but it's gonna be over eventually. So it's sad, but it's okay. And then we'll find a new show to watch. There are so many shows out there. I was looking at Netflix one day and I was like, holy cats. There are so many shows that I would absolutely love to watch. I just never sit down and watch shows. I don't really watch shows by myself. I don't know if that's just me but I don't really watch shows by myself. I just don't. I don't know. I kind of consider myself sort of a nerdy person. I will read and make educational videos for fun, making videos for YouTube right now. But I watch TV. I watch movies. We're a big movie family, but I don't really watch shows by myself. I don't know. Anyways, I went from a makeup tutorial to talking about movies. So, sorry. Oh, people are out of their bedroom, so I should probably go see what we're doing, what we have planned for the day. I hope you guys are having a really awesome day, again, whatever day of the week it is, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow for another little video. Okay? Bye, guys!